Oh, we're live now.
Everything's good. We are live, everybody. I'm joined here this week by Damien.
What's going on, guys?
We have the two of us today. We're going to be answering some questions for you guys. And Damien can take it away whenever we start getting questions.
Yeah. There's a little bit of lag, so the questions won't come in instantly. That's not a big deal. We will see, though. If you have any questions for me or Keaton specifically, that's fine. I don't think we're going to be asking other people in here questions, but if it's a good question, you never know, we might do it. And we've got the chat here, so bear with us, like I said, on the delay. We're going to try to get to stuff as quickly as I can, as quickly as we can. But, okay, so first question, Belgium Cuber asks, what's your 4x4 main? I don't know. I'm using the Yushin Blue, but I'm so bad at 4x4 that my main's kind of irrelevant. I'm going to let Keaton answer this one.
I currently use the Moyu Aosu, and I've been using the same one for over 2 years now. So the Aosu is a really good cube that stood up to the test of time. If you're not looking to put as much time as I've put into my Aosu, the Guansu is really good. Actually, I'm pretty impressed with it. The Yusu R.
I haven't tried that.
I haven't tried it either, but I've just heard it's better Guansu. So you can check that out as well. And also the Yushin Blue. One thing about the Yushin Blue is that it's really, really smooth, which may or may not fit your turning style. So if you like that kind of thing, go for it. If you don't, I'd stick with some of the other cubes because they're a lot clickier.
Yeah, I think I really like the Yushin Blue. You said it was kind of smushy, but I like that. I like that feeling. It's super smooth. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the other questions. Sorry, we're going to have to skip a few. They are coming in.
They're a lot.
Quick, recommend a 2x2.
Waypo. Cubicle Waypo is actually really good after you break it in.
Yeah, I like that.
Keaton,
Waypo
are you going to
Diane.
ODU this year? Yes, I am going to ODU. Well, I should be if they have a competition.
Are you going to nationals? Yes. Everybody here is going to nationals.
We're going to nationals, everybody.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm. What's the next comp you're going to? For me, it's Euros, so I'll be in Europe in a couple of weeks. For Damien, it's nationals?
I would say
not
nationals.
Going to okay.
No, I would say nationals. I'm not signed up for anything but nationals and the Manhattan competition that's coming up after nationals.
I'm not going to that. I'll be back in Maryland by that time.
I would trade that for Euros. I'm not going to lie. But still, it's not that bad.
Have I tried Yushin 5x5 springs for the Yushin Red 6x6? I actually have those in my bag, and I'll be doing that this weekend.
Yeah, they just went up on the store today or yesterday, so we just got them, and I'm going to be making a video on it either for my channel or the Cubicle channel, and I will get some opinions of fast people whose opinions you'll probably trust. So be looking out for that.
Okay.
Let's see, more questions.
What is your 5x5 main? I currently use the Yushin, although if you looked on my channel, I just unboxed the Bochong and I've been working with that. So hopefully by Euros I'll have a solid decision as to which 5x5 I'm using.
I think they're pretty interchangeable. Like the Yushin and the Bochong. The Yushin feels a little bit more unstable, but it performs as well as the Bochong.
Keaton, do you get any negative feedback at comps for being second place? I actually don't get second place that much. I win a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I won one hand at Lexington. I beat Jabari. So
there you go.
The office office rivalry, I'm currently on top. Don't tell Jabari I said that.
He might hear.
Keaton, what are you aiming for at Euros? I'm just looking to have fun, do well, hopefully podium for one hand, although I'm not sure. Huh? Me?
Yeah.
Or Damien?
Oh,
Okay.
You.
Me? Okay. Damien, take over.
All right. Sorry, Keaton got pulled away for a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead here and talk to you guys. Let's see if we've got any questions for me. Keaton. Nobody cares about the slow guy? Come on. All right. Best average of 100 on 3x3. I think I've got a 16 point something. All right. So now let's see here. Maybe the lag issue is because I'm reading off of the live chat here, and what I should do is just read the chat off of the actual stream.
Oh, yeah.
Should I get the regular GTS or the Cubicle GTS? Which one locks up less? Okay, so the thing about the locking on the GTS, I'm not totally convinced because my GTS is fantastic, and it's basically like, okay, so look at this. It's like over 45. It's literally effortless. So I think the locking issue that people are having a problem with is due to bad tensions. I think if you just tighten the cube a little bit, the locking 100% goes away, and it's my favorite cube. But I would prefer the premium GTS, maybe. It depends on how good you set up your puzzles. If you have a specific way of setting them up that you're already good at, probably go ahead and do that, or tell them to do that. But if you want like an effortless experience, you can do the premium version. But yeah, it's totally up to you, depending on how good you think you set your own puzzles up. So let's see. Is the chat, has it stopped?
Where's the chat? Did you delete the chat?
No, I just downsized it.
Ah, here it is.
Oh, it's back.
Oh,
My
there we
bad,
go.
guys. All right. How loud can you scream? We will not find out on the stream. Let's see.
Keaton, have you read my essay? I am reading all essays. Unfortunately, I've read a lot of essays, which means that I don't exactly remember specific ones. However, of course, when I go back and read them a second time to like make sure I'm picking the essays for the winner, I will obviously contact whoever sent me the message.
And someone wants to know why I say because so weird. It's because I'm from southern West Virginia.
Are you
Trust.
is it Southern West Virginia?
Yeah.
Ah.
Boone County, West Virginia. It's
Alright.
very southern West Virginia. But, you know, what can you do? What is my favorite nickname? I assume you're asking about the competition where you, like, people got to decide my nickname. We actually have an answer for that. I don't know when we're going to announce it, but it might be this stream.
It will be this stream.
It
And
will
we're going to
be.
be announcing all the winners for all the prizes at the end of the stream when we are also announcing the weekly champ and the weekly chump. Anyway, you guys, we have 9 minutes left. What I'm going to be doing right here is I'm going to be doing a giveaway. And this is, we're going to be giving away a $5 gift card to thecubicle.us to one of the people who can correctly answer this question. Now, I'm going to guess that more than one of you is going to be able to answer this, which means we're going to have to do a, once you enter it, if you get it right, then you will be entered, and then we'll pick one person to win a $5 gift card from those. So the question's going to pop up on the top of your screen right now, and it's a pretty interesting question, and it involves some cool people. Who has the fastest 3x3 average that has never podiumed in 3x3 at a competition? Now,
I guessed on this before you told me the answer, and I was way off. So,
Yeah.
so this is actually a fun question.
this might be a little harder than you think because you would assume that this person has podiumed at least once, but that is not the case. So what's going to happen right now is if you know who that is, type it down in chat, and then you will be registered for the
Somebody
for
said
the
Felix.
giveaway.
Come on.
Felix Zemdegs has won at least one competition. He's podiumed at least once.
At least.
Okay, you have to say their full name. You cannot use their YouTube or their first name only or just their last name. You have to say their full name, and you have to make sure you spell it correctly because otherwise you won't be able to do it. Keaton Ellis, oh man, I have won at least one competition, so I am not in this. The person's actually a lot faster than you might think.
Does it tell you when they say it?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think...
Yeah, they have these on. And we're going to leave this on until 3:57, which means you guys have a couple minutes to do that. While we're doing that, you guys can always ask as many questions as you want. We'll go to them. Unfortunately, it is not Phil Yu. I'll give you that much.
Or Gabe Newell.
Phil actually podiumed at SkillCon 2015 over in Las Vegas. He got third place.
Nice. Lucas Etter, yeah, he's definitely
Lucas
never
Etter
won a
has
competition.
definitely never won a competition.
Yeah,
no,
that's for sure.
World record holder has never won a con. So
Oh, let's
I
see.
see Colin Burns has definitely won competitions. Dan Selzer, that's an interesting one. Dan actually podiumed at ODU Big Blue 2016. So he's got a podium under his belt.
Way too many Colin Burns, people. Way too many Colin Burns.
Colin Burns actually won the competition where he got the world record.
And he's
so
probably won competitions in like 4 continents.
He won the last slow and
Yeah.
steady, so I definitely know. Ball and Kearns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damien spelled incorrectly, so even if it was true, you get it right. Let's see.
We have 11 people right now who've answered it correctly, which means that the rest of you got to get on it because this $5 gift card is going to be going to one of those 11 right now. It's not Colin Burns. Thank you, ZC Cuber. This is true.
Okay, let's see. I don't see a Pyraminx PB. I've got like a 4. That was lucky. I shouldn't have gotten that.
You know, at my last at Lexington, I was like, I want a pure mix average PB because I learned keyhole and I started practicing keyhole, and I'm like, oh my god, yes, I'm gonna do well. I get a 7, a 6, a 5, and my average is 715. So I'm like, all I need is a 6, and I'm good. And I get like an 8, and then I get like a 12.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I have a really decent Pyraminx single for me because it was literally 2 inserts
and
an
tips.
AUF and 1 tip. Yeah, it was really funny. But anyway, okay, so the guesses are coming in. Can you guess more than once? How does that work?
You can guess more than once. However, the system that we're using will only register you once. So it doesn't matter if you say it multiple times because it'll just, it'll register you once and that's it. It registers you by username. Pavan Ravindra. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
That's a very good guess. Dian versus Lingpo. I think the Dian's better than the Lingpo. I do think the Weipo is pretty good, though. If you're choosing between a brand new Dian and a brand new Weipo, I definitely suggest the Weipo. If you have an older Dian from like 2013, I think those are still better than the Weipos, but Weipos are very, very good. I'm actually pretty impressed with how the Weipos came out. When is the cubicle mat going to be back in stock? Unfortunately, we don't work in that department, so we won't be able to answer that question for you. We do,
but we can annoy people.
We can annoy
people and try to get it back in stock.
We'll make a note about that.
Yeah. Damien Bias. Listen, I appreciate Leo. I appreciate your confidence. Unfortunately, I've never even came in third. So yeah. So no big deal.
This is who's never podiumed.
Oh, this is who's okay. So, well, I mean, I definitely have never podiumed, but I'm not the fastest in that group by any means.
Mm-hmm. What is your favorite soccer team? I'm an American who doesn't know much about soccer, so I'm going to say the American national team. If you're going to be asking about different Premier Leagues and stuff, I don't know.
Yeah, I've always been kind of a Real Madrid guy ever since I got to travel there. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of bandwagony, but what am I going to root for the Galaxy or something in the U.S.? You got to go European.
All right, everybody. So it is 3:57, which means we are going to pick the winner, and the winner of the giveaway is Crazy Cubing Carol. So Crazy Cubing Carol, congratulations to you. You win a $5 gift card to thecubicle.us. Please either message me or Damien, and we'll get to you as soon as possible.
And I promise, by the way, I'm not 4'3". This chair is just a little short. There we go.
All right.
That's better.
And the answer to the question is Daniel Carnock.
Yes.
Daniel Carnock has an 8.18 3x3 average and has not ever podiumed at a competition. He's gotten third place in an earlier round, but he's not even gotten second or first in the 3x3 round. That's probably mostly because he lives in one of the most competitive regions of the world.
Your fault.
What?
It's your fault.
It's my fault?
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably.
Phil says it's my fault.
Probably.
So, I'm sorry. Actually, no. At the last Sloan study, he beat me, so it's not my fault for that one.
Convince, hey, Shanae. I noticed you.
We notice a lot of people.
We notice a lot of people.
Do you think X-Man Design is going to make a 2x2? They did make a 2x2, right? It's currently in production, right?
That's the Mofang Gi.
The Mofang Gi. It's
He's
not X-Man.
showcasing it. That doesn't necessarily mean I think he designed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of the mixture between X-Man and Mofengi. You don't really know, so.
Okay. So, Crazy Cubing Carol, congratulations to you for winning the $5 gift card. Please send us a message, and we will get to you as soon as
Alan, I
possible.
really don't want to get into specifics about my job on the Cubicle stream, but that's something I might talk about later in one of my videos.
Yeah, you can go on forever about that.
Yeah, I could go on for a while because
we work in the same
I'm working
room,
with all these
so.
slow people, and it's kind of bringing me down, but I might talk about it in a future live stream.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's answer a couple more questions here, and then we will get ready for the office competition.
They want to see the signed cube mat.
Oh, the signed cubicle mat. Here, let me get that.
All right, let's see here. Along V2 versus Weilong GTS. But Along V2 has the world record, so it's definitely okay. So if you've got an Along V2 that you like, you can stick with it. There's no need to upgrade, but the GTS is pretty fantastic.
Weilong GTS is my current main.
Yeah, same here.
So this is the mat that we have, and we took a picture of it on our website. You can see it there, as well as no, not on Instagram. It's not on Instagram. It's just on the website, and it's on the video that we had about the 10K contest. However, since that happened, we had a guest in the office. If you just saw our Instagram, we had Colin Burns, and he signed it right here. So we have Colin's signature on this as well, and we have picked out a winner. So that will be announced at the end of the stream at about 5 o'clock.
Why would they want Colin's signature? They don't even know he's podiumed.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
All right, so Electro Cuber asks, who's going to be the weekly chump. Okay, so here's the deal about that. I've done really well in all these competitions and barely beaten Stashu, so I can only keep this up for a specific amount of time, and I think this might be the end of me, but we'll see. We'll see. We're going to do one-handed and 3x3 though, and I'm not competing in one-handed because we would be here until like 6:30 or 7.
Okay.
That's not good.
Well, it is 4 o'clock, guys, and we're going to be switching over to our office comp right now. We'll be back in just about like 1 minute. So bear with us. We're going to move cameras around, and then we'll be back.
Yep, don't go anywhere. Keaton's going to be the caster.
Yeah,
I'm going to be somewhere
I'm
practicing, try not to be chump. So,
all right,
later, guys.
See y'all.
Yeah, audio still going? Yeah. Audio still going? Cool. Hello, everybody. I like this one. I like this one. I teach you how to stream a Rubik's Cube. Rubik's Office Rubik's Cube. Guys, we need the microphones. What? Oh, you said you did. Remember, don't swear on stream.
Oh, no, sorry. Oh.